Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to opening ceremonies for Ring of Fire Con. I'm Brandon, your MC, and as you can see, I am on fire. How we doing? How we doing, everyone? You guys excited? We have got a great weekend of programming and all kinds of fun stuff for you to do this weekend. So, without further ado, let's bring up some of the guests that we have here this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up first, please welcome Mr. John St. John.
Hello!
Oh, you actually got your own mic support. I don't have to pass the mic.
Hello, Ring of Fire Con. How many of you are here for the first time? Oh, I'm one of those. I should say I'm here for the first time because I'm originally from Virginia Beach. I grew up here. I went to Kellum High School. Familiar with Kellum High School? Is it any good anymore? Does it matter? Oh. Actually, before I talk about anything else, I think that we maybe should all start with maybe a moment of silence. We lost Leonard Nimoy today. At the age of 83, Mr. Spock is gone. Or maybe he's here. So if you all would do this with me, please. And a moment of silence. Mr. Spock has been a part of my life since I was a child. I watched the original Star Trek, and I teared up a little today when I looked at Facebook and saw that. And I'm sure you're all a bit touched by the fact that we've lost somebody who was very important in the sci-fi world and in our lives. He was important in my life. But anyway, I have a panel tomorrow at 4:30. I promise not to say any nasty words. Okay, maybe a few. I did promise not to drop the F-bomb here at opening ceremonies, and so far, so frickin' good. I am kind of known for being like a party guy at conventions. That's how I got my reputation. Of course, I'm most well known as the voice of Big the Cat. Really? Really? I hated doing that voice. I thought the character was stupid. No, you love Big the Cat? Okay, well, I passed the torch on to Kyle Hebert, another great actor who's in the movie Wreck-It Ralph. Maybe you know Kyle. And he was the voice of Big the Cat. But Sega let us know recently that they've now killed off Big the Cat. He'll never return. Woohoo! No, actually, I'm most famous for the voice of Duke Nukem. But I've done over 150 video games, and you've probably heard me on the radio here in town many, many times and on TV commercials. And I'll tell you about that in my panel. So I hope you show up tomorrow. 4:30 is my panel in panel room 1, which is down the hall. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great Ring of Fire Con. Can I call it ROFCON? Can I say that? Have a great ROFCON, and I'm very approachable, so if you want to meet me, just walk on up and kick me, spit on me, hit me, grab me, hug me. It's all good. I'm here to meet fans. That's what I like doing the most about conventions is meeting the fans, because you bought those games, you put my kids through school. God bless you. Thank you. Nice to see you all. Who's next?
Mic swap. Those were stunt mic. Those things were terrible. So if you guys are at the bar, throw up your Romulan ales for Leonard Nimoy this weekend. All right, coming up next to the stage, we've kind of going to bring them all up as a group for you guys. Please welcome all of our cosplay guests for the weekend. They're fighting to see who goes up first. Hello, hello. You're going last, okay. All right.
My name's Ken Worrell from Yenra Photography. I'm a Renaissance Festival, Fairy Festival cosplay photographer in Maryland. I'm going to teach 2 panels tonight from 9:30 to 10:30 in the cosplay room. The focus will be on natural and found light. So the kind of photography you do without a flash or any external light that you find. And there's a focus on the discovery and adventure of photography. Then on Sunday, from 9 to 10, from 10 to 11. So 10 to 11 in the morning on Sunday, I'm going to teach what I do behind the scene with raw photographs in Lightroom, so Adobe Lightroom. If you've, a lot of us may have used Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to teach about Lightroom. And I spend 95% of my time in that program. I'm going to show you a lot of tricks to it, file handling, how to adjust things, and how to preserve the quality of things like skin. And my philosophy in photography is that beauty is always inner first, never outer only. And the best place to see that convergence of inner and outer beauty is when community is at play, the kinds of things we like and that we celebrate at ROFCON. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Spectre Marvelous. I'm a New York City-based cosplayer. It's actually my first time ever being a guest, honestly, so I'm kind of nervous. But
Don't be nervous.
Think of it like cosplay.
that works. All right, so I'm going to be doing a cosplay contest. I'm one of the judges, so I'm going to be doing Hall of Judges later tonight around like 7, I believe. And then I'm also doing an EVA foam workshop, which is going to teach you how to make armor and props at 11 tomorrow morning. And then after that, I'm doing masquerade judging and also doing an alternative to armor making, which is alternate to like thermoplastics and using craft foam and EVA foam and insulation foam as props. And then, of course, a cosplay judge and a meet and greet, and then I'm working on a armor workshop on Sunday. So I hope to see you dudes there.
Hello, sweeties. My name is Shay Standifer, and I want to thank this con for bringing me out from California. This is really exciting for me. I am running 3 panels this weekend. One of them's going to be tonight from 8:30 to 9:30, I believe, in the cosplay room. It's just Cosplay 101. Oh, did it change?
No.
Are you sure? Because I have my Facebook messages out. Anyway, we'll talk. And then, what else was I going to say? Something, I've got okay, so, and then tomorrow at, I don't know when, just check it out. I have a special effects makeup workshop that I'm doing. So I brought my airbrush compressor, I got my air compressor and like all of my like makeup stuff. So I'm gonna teach you kind of the different varieties of makeup you can use. And then on Sunday, I'm also with this gentleman, we're doing the craft foam armor workshop together. So, and I'll have supplies so that you guys can do some hands-on practice. All right, thanks.
Good job. Good job. Hi everyone, I'm Ashley, known as Ashby Images. I'm a cosplay photographer from Northern Virginia. I've been shooting cosplay since 2012, and I go to Katsucon, Otakon, New York Comic Con, Dragon Con. This is my first Ring of Fire con. Enjoying it a little so far. Yay! You guys having a good time too? Yeah. I'm going to be doing 2 panels. My first one's tonight at 6. It's Cosplay Photography 101. So if you ever wanted to get into cosplay photography, it would just touch on how to plan your shoots, things to look out for when you're shooting, a little bit of editing techniques. I didn't get any love.
I was right, sorry.
Okay, you were right. You were right. I knew you were right. I did. All right, so just touching on how to get into cosplay photography and planning techniques, shooting, and then a little bit of post-production, a little Q&A at the end. And then tomorrow, I'll have another panel called The Manual, the Shooting and Manual. So if you ever wanted to get your camera off of the auto setting and figure out what all those other buttons do, then you might want to go to that panel. And that one's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.
I'm not bad. I just cosplay that way. Actually, hopefully I don't. That's really not a good thing to say. Hi, everyone. I'm Kiara Scuro. I want to thank ROFCON for having me back for a second year. I was a cosplay guest the first year here, and was really flattered that they invited me back for a second time. I'll be doing 2 panels, one tomorrow night, which is cosplay on a budget at, I think is it 8:30, 9? I don't have my schedule memorized. 9 to 10. So if you want to learn how to still make really nice looking, good costumes for really cheap, really easy, you don't have a lot of time, you're on a limited budget, got to pay rent, that's the story of my life, then please come check out Cosplay on a Budget. And then Sunday morning at 11, at 11 to noon, we are doing a cosplay makeup panel, which is going to cover some special effects stuff, definitely not going to get half as in-depth as Shay's, but beauty makeup, airbrushing, just a few basic cosplay things. And if we have time, I'll be doing a makeup demo on somebody, either doing someone up as Harley or Joker. Just depends on how long the panel runs. So, and I'll also be at the cosplay table selling a whole bunch of wigs and cosplay goodies and judging the whole cosplay contest. So, thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kelly. I go by Evil Cosplay. This was my first Ring of Fire con, and we're excited. Thanks for inviting me as a guest. So panel-wise, I'm going to be on the Armor Making for Less Alternatives to Thermoplastic with Gibri, and that's tomorrow from 3 to 4. And then I will also be in the makeup panel with Tiara from 11 to noon on Sunday. I also have a booth in the dealer's room where I'm selling all my handmade goods. I have cosplay prints there as well. So you can come say hi, visit me there. I'll be there all day. And I'll also be at the cosplay table from 7 to 10 tonight. Thanks.
Don't memorize your schedules. Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm not actually a guest. I'm the coordinator who brought most of these guys in, and I just wanted to tell you about a couple other little events from some people who aren't here yet to talk to you about them. Our first panel tonight is actually a drafting and fitting corsets panel, which is, by the way, all of our events are in the cosplay room with the exception of the one FX makeup demo, which is going to be in here. So if you're looking for any of the cosplay panels, they're in Salon O in the panel rooms. And if you do have any questions about any of our panels or contests, stop by the cosplay table, which is kind of next to the elevators if you're looking for us. Other than that, we actually have some great contests, so I encourage all of you to enter. We have one for every kind of cosplayer, whether you created your own costume or you just bought it from the thrift store or you're wearing something that you borrowed from a friend. We've got something for everybody. So just come and see us at the cosplay table, and we can tell you about all the great stuff that we have this weekend. So, and thank you to all of our guests for coming in. Oh, yes.
Sorry to jump in here. I forgot to mention that I have a table and artist alley. So if anybody has any questions about cosplay, anything related to that, you guys can come. I'll be there. If I'm not doing a panel, I'll be probably at my table. So.
I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Our cosplay guest this year. I think we were missing, I know, at least one or two, so they'll be coming in shortly too, so come check them out. One of the main tables we have up front in the atrium is our cosplay table, so be sure you stop by and say hi to the lovely costumers that are there and talk to them, chat with them, buy their stuff. I think they'd appreciate it if they buy their stuff. All right, so coming up next, we have a couple writers. One of our guests here is Nancy Collins. I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody today. Is she out there in the crowd? Oh, she's one of our comic book writing guests. Okay. How about Justin? I heard you were here. Is that Cristelli? Justin Cristelli. First try. Bring him up. Welcome him up to the stage.
Thank you. Hi, yes, my name is Justin Cristelli. I am the writer and creator of Red Knight. That's a comic book for Primal Paper Comics. For those of you not familiar with us, we are actually a locally based comic book company right here in Norfolk, Virginia. And my series is about a young superhero in Norfolk, Virginia, trying to protect the city in a world where you have to have a license in order to be a superhero, and he can't get one, so he's kind of SOL on that. But I also work on short horror stories and novels. I have one coming out later this spring called Davida. I hope the next time I'll be able to have that prepared by this point. And I also have a short story anthology called Caprice and Other Stories, which I hope to share with you a film, actually, based on that. Hope to have that later this year. This is the first time I've been invited to Ring of Fire, and I am super honored and excited. I want to thank the organizers for inviting me and showing me a good time. Everybody's been terrific so far. I will be doing some panels. I actually already did a wonderful panel earlier today. I think I saw a few people here that came to it, so thank you very much for coming. I'm going to be immediately after this at the author's table selling my wares. You're welcome to come by and check it out and say hello. And I have a table tomorrow about around noon to 2, and then I'm doing a panel tomorrow evening from 8:30 to 9:30, and it's going to be the advantages and disadvantages of writing light or dark in comic books and comic book films. So I hope that's going to be fun. Also, we'll be doing a panel. I'll be doing a panel about the future of Marvel and DC comic films on Sunday. So I can't wait to get talking about that. You know, the future, the present and future of Marvel and, well, pretty much everything in DC films is the future. So hopefully we'll actually be able to see that come to fruition. But I'm going to be here, so hope to see some of you. And thank you very much for coming out here. And thank you very much.
We have a literary guest here this weekend. I don't know if I haven't spoken to her yet. I don't know if she's in the crowd. It's Danielle Lanzarada. Don't see anybody jumping up and running to the stage, but make sure you check out her stuff too. She's one of our literary guests this weekend. Did you know Ring of Fire Con has a maid cafe? We have a maid cafe. You guys need to go check it out. Coming up to the stage now, please welcome the lovely maids from the Lovely Heart Maid Cafe.
Thank you so much. Oh, it doesn't go that far. I guess I'll stand right here. Hello, Gochujin sama, Do-sama. We are Lovely Heart. So I just want to say thanks so much for Ring of Fire Con for having us here. We're just so excited to do the Maid Cafe. So first, let me introduce you to some of our many maids that we have. We actually have more maids than this. So they help us all with the cafe. So I'll introduce them. I have G.A. I got Mia, Bunny, our head maid, Mana, Kimi, Bibi, Millie, and Miko. And last but not least, my name's Barry. So, hey, I forgot myself. Oops. So, just a couple of things is that we did our maid cafe today. We had a maid cafe today and tomorrow. So thanks for anybody that came to our cafe that we give wonderful service to. It was so much fun. So the cafe is unfortunately done for today. But we do have a panel tonight from 5 to 6. It is our Lovely Heart Muy Extravaganza. Try to say that one 3 times fast. So pretty much for that, we're just going to be showcasing some of our many, many talents that some of you all might not know the maids have, and I'm not going to spoil that. So please check that out in panel room 1 from 5 to 6 to just see many of the different fun, crazy, I guess. Some of them sound kind of crazy, so we'll check that.
Panel about cute girls doing cute things.
Yes, more or less so, cute girls doing cute things. So that's for today. Tomorrow we have our other day of the cafe, which is at Ashley's Beach Bistro, which is right when you walk into the hotel. It's all the way down to the right past the espresso bar, and then there's like some doors and down the further hallway. It's in the back to give that mystery and allure, so you have to really check it out. So 11 to 3 tomorrow at Ashley's. Last seating is at 2, so please don't be late. Y'all are gonna promise me that we're gonna see you all tomorrow, okay, to give you that magic Moe spell. But speaking of the Moe spell, I thought that maybe we could do a little bit of a Moe spell to get the con started. How does that sound? What is a Moe spell? It's magic. So, so I'm going to show you mine. We all have our own magical made-up spells. So I'm going to show you how to do it first, and then we're all going to do it together, okay? So Kita Kita is onomatopoeia for shining sparkly. So it's Kita Kita, Kita Kita, berry, berry, beam. So I can't do it 2 hands, but you saw them do it. Okay, so ready? Itchy knee, sun.
I don't see enough people participating.
They know I'm looking right at them too. Go Shadeen Sama, come on. You gotta do it with us, okay? There, thank you. All right? Kita Kita. Kita, Kita, berry, berry, beam! Yay! Again, thank you so much to Ring of FireCon, and thanks so much to the Goshajin Sama, Joe Sama. We hope to see you soon, so thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, where do I? Hello? I need to, okay, here. The Goshajin Sama, I was like, I don't want to walk away with it, it's attached. So.
Oh, no, I was watching the show. Aren't they lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Give them one more round of applause. The Lovely Heart Maid Cafe. Some other guests we have this weekend is Mr. Charles Dunbar in the audience. I know he's one of our guests. I've seen him at the anime conventions doing his thing. All right. Please welcome our fan guest of honor, Mr. Nathan Bond. Let him come up and say hi to you guys. Let us know, so how did you become the fan guest of honor?
Well, last year at the charity auction, they auctioned off the tickets. Actually got $160 out of me for the charity auction, but it went to good cause, went to Shelter House. Don't know if that's who y'all are doing the charity to this year, but definitely check out the charity auction on Sunday. I'll be doing a panel tomorrow from 8:30 to 9:30 in the evening on Robotech. Just going to be a discussion panel. I do have the special features DVD with me, so if we want to check out some of the special features, I can put that on. But please come by and have open discussion. We'll discuss the anime as well as some of the new games that have come out for Robotech. So look forward to seeing y'all, and everyone, please enjoy your weekend.
All right. What? What's that? Oh, we're saving the best for last. I was instructed what to do. Don't worry. I got this. All right? I got this. The handler over there is going nuts. Oh, my God, he hasn't announced him yet. We're saving the best for last, I assure you. We got one more person to come up to the stage and say hi. He actually has a panel coming up after opening ceremonies. We're going to let everybody, we're going to clear the room and clean up and let him set up. He'll be actually having the next panel. Please welcome Lord Ramirez. You scared me earlier with that bullwhip.
I have that habit with people. Welcome once again to ROFCON. This is my second year here. We have a lot of great stuff. There are even people here who, I guess if I'm second to last, that aren't getting mentioned. So I want to bring them up. Our Starship Horizons group is right here. If they just raise their hands at least. They're running a Star Trek simulator. It's really cool. You just got to check that out if you haven't. As they said, right after this panel, I'll be making a lot of noise. Should I make noise now? Yeah! Would people like to hear that? Some of you that were here earlier are like, no, we wouldn't. But yeah, I'll hold it. I'll just turn it off. Okay.
Putting my life at danger here. I'm getting out of the way of that.
We'll be doing all sorts of skills with and the history with the bullwhips. I'll actually be using 2 at once at one point, so a lot of fun, a lot of interesting stuff, and that will literally happen right after this panel right here. We do have some other panels a little later on in the weekend, later tonight. Just check your schedules. Some of them are geared towards the over 18 crowd, so we want to make sure that you go and you check that out from the schedule. But this next panel is all ages. If you want to see me potentially put my life or possibly someone else's life in imminent danger, come back right after this panel and come and see us. All right, thank you very much. And without any further ado, let's. You want? I'll bring Peter out. You know, it's all good.
What's that?
I'll bring him out if you want to.
I want to do this.
I know, but I have the whip.
Fair enough. I usually don't negotiate MC duties, but you got a good point right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have saved the best for last here at Ring of Fire Convention. International film and television star. You know him as Chewbacca from Star Wars. He is everyone and my personal favorite wingman, Mr. Peter Mayhew. I'm coming to you, Mr. Mayhew.
Welcome. This is my first Ring of Fire, and what I'm seeing is a wonderful experience of all the artwork and every skill and things that are being put together over a weekend by a wide number of people. And it seems that there's a lot of people here. It's only Friday, so people should be coming here. And look, we've even got our own stormtroopers here, which ought to take a bow and have fun. And I'm just going to say, I know that I'm going to enjoy myself. And I think if I can say, this is the opening ceremony, and let's get on with it, and let's have some fun, and go about your business, and we'll see you at the other end. Sunday, I believe, is closing ceremonies, so let's go and have some fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome up the fellas from Starship Horizons. They have I think we have a special treat.
For Peter, actually. I need you to hold on for a second. Come on up, guys. Just don't shoot me, anybody, okay? I'm friendly, I promise. But We are members of the production crew of Starship Horizons, the bridge simulator that Lord Ramirez was kind enough to mention. And Peter, when we found out you were coming, we kind of brainstormed a little bit, and we wanted to think about, well, what could we do, you know, to honor Peter appearing here at Ring of Fire Con? And we kind of thought about it, and it's like, you know, they gave Luke a medal, they gave Han a medal. They didn't give Chewie a medal. You know, Luke's got a theme, Leia's got a theme, Vader's got a theme, but who doesn't have a theme? Peter doesn't have a theme. So the amazing composer for Starship Horizons, a gentleman named Joel Everett, took the time to create what we like to call Peter's theme. And Joel couldn't be here with us, but he did an amazing job. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you very much liked it, sir. And for you, we have a copy right there. Thank you very much. Again, thank you, everybody. And I'll turn it back over. Oh, and we're in room... Shameless plug. We're in room 135. We're running 2 bridges throughout the whole weekend if you want to come and fly a starship, just not into a planet. Well, you can.
And then the 501st is also going to be around this weekend. They have some panels they want you to check out. If you're into that kind of stuff, some armor making panels, go check them out. They look great. I'm curious about the horns on that fella's head. Got the Devil Trooper, Boba Fett, Django Unchained. So give them all a big round of applause. I don't know, can anyone do a good like Wookiee sound? That's the best I can do. Not bad, right? All right, so somebody go, eh? Oh, okay. The peanut gal. Can you do a Wookiee sound? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's all right. I can do a better one later. I'm just on stage. It's the pressure, you know, the pressure. Being up in front of everybody, speaking. Okay. Is there anyone from Ring of Fire staff that needed to make any announcements or anything? Anyone at all? I know one of the other things that they're not here, I think they were unloading video games. We also have the Geek Night of Comedy tour that's going to be here this weekend. They're going to make you laugh, or they're going to try to make you laugh. So I think they have an improv show, and then they'll actually have some stand-up for you, some geek stand-up for you this weekend too. So check that out. Anything else? I think we're ready to get this show started. All right. Let's get this show started. This is over. Lord Ramirez is next.